I was told to leave my own home for my sister-in-law's wedding, but when the bank letter arrived, she finally realized the truth. My name is Riley. I'm 29, and I thought I had finally found peace living with my husband Gabriel and his parents outside Seattle. The house wasn't perfect, but it worked. Gabriel's dad needed help moving around, and his mom was beginning to forget things. I worked remotely as a financial consultant, while Gabriel cared for the house and his parents. His parents respected me. Gabriel loved me. But then came Claire, his older sister. Claire was 36, perpetually single, and dripping with contempt every time she walked into the house. She hated that I was younger, hated that I worked from home, and hated most of all that her brother had married me. She never attacked outright. Her style was more of a steady drip of poison, a smirk here, a jab there, and eventually a deliberate accident that shattered my father's old mug. I should have known it was building to something bigger. The wedding ultimatum one evening. Claire stood in the doorway with arms crossed and venom in her smile. "We're having my wedding here, at Mom and Dad's," she announced. I nodded slowly, unsure where she was going with this. "So you'll need to move out before then. My fiancé isn't comfortable with you playing house here." Her smugness burned hotter than the words. That night, I told Gabriel I was done, not with him, but with living under Claire's shadow. I packed my things, but before I left behind a folder, neatly labeled, full of everything I had managed for the household: bills, insurance, taxes, medication schedules. On top a note, in case anyone realizes what I've actually been doing. Then I walked away. The bank letter on the morning of Claire's wedding. Her mother carried an envelope upstairs. "It looks important." From the bank, Claire tore it open lazily until her eyes widened. Notice of disrupted auto payments and suspended account access. Her smugness dissolved into panic. "Mom, what's going on?" Her mom blinked. "I don't pay the bills. Riley handled all that." Her dad didn't even look up from his crossword. "We trusted Riley. She ran everything." Claire froze, because, for the first time in her life, she understood. Without me, the house wasn't hers. It was an illusion she couldn't hold together. The confrontation that night, she knocked on my door, makeup smeared, hands shaking. "Maybe you could just come back, at least until things are sorted." I raised an eyebrow. "Back after you kicked me out of my own home?" She flinched, then tried again. "Fine, if you won't move back, at least keep the payments going, just like before." I stared. "You want me to bankroll the house you stole from me?" When I refused, she snapped. "Is this revenge? You want me to beg?" I didn't even raise my voice. "No, I just want you to realize I was never your servant. You treated me like nothing. Now you're seeing what nothing looks like." Her masks cracked. She grabbed my wrist, hissing, "You're going to help me whether you like it or not." That's when Gabriel appeared, his voice low and dangerous. "Take your hands off my wife." For the first time, Claire faltered. Gabriel stood firm at my side and told her what no one had dared before. "You were never angry at Riley. You were jealous." Claire sputtered, but the truth was too sharp. Gabriel opened the door and said, "Leave and don't come back like this again." She walked out stunned, and for the first time in years, the silence felt like peace. Aftermath: we moved into a new apartment in Capitol Hill, bright and full of plants. I found out I was pregnant, and when our daughter June was born, Gabriel whispered, "No more chaos. No more letting others make you small." Meanwhile, Claire's life unraveled. Her new husband refused to work, her parents sold the house, and the fairy tale she'd tried to steal collapsed under its own weight. Nearly a year later, we crossed paths. Claire looked older, thinner, weighed down by the consequences of her own choices. She nodded at us once and walked away. Gabriel squeezed my hand. "Do you feel sorry for her?" I thought about it. "No, I feel free." We crossed the street with June's stroller, the sun breaking through the clouds. And this time, the home we built truly belonged to us.